like to say great day to the viewing audience. Welcome to Walking in the Spirit, hosted by the Institute of Divine Metaphysical Research, Omaha. My name is Dr. Stefan Williams, and I will be your host for today's program. We're going to continue on with our series entitled, Identifying the Titles of the Messiah and the Anti-MessiYah. And I would like for those of you that are viewing this broadcast to get out your Bibles, your notebooks, your pens, your pencils, your highlighters, and study with us. Let's continue on. And this is another title for the satanic spirit or the devil. He's also called the man of sin. I need red reader, please. 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, the 3rd verse from the Holy Name Bible, please.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 from the Holy Name Bible. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Thank you, reader. And you see here, there's another title for the satanic spirit. He's also called the son of perdition. Thank you, reader. This is another title for Yahshua the Messiah. He's also called the mark of the high calling is in Yahshua the Messiah. I need red reader, please. Philippians, the 3rd chapter, the 14th verse from the Holy Name Bible, please.
Philippians 3 and 14 from the Holy Name Bible. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Yahshua the Messiah.
Thank you, reader. And this is another title for the satanic spirit of the devil. He's also called the mark of the beast. I need red reader, please. Revelation, the 13th chapter, verses 17 and 18 from the Holy Name Bible, please.
Revelations 13, 17 and 18 from the Holy Name Bible. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, for the name of the idol of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the idol of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Thank you, reader. I need you to pan over there to the apostasy plate. The Pope is sitting over there. Get all the way in, we can be read. And this is a pictorial illustration of what Revelation, the 13th chapter, what was just read by the reader, is referring to in our day and time. It says here, the beast, man of sin, in our day and time is the Pope of Rome, meaning the satanic spirit or the devil is incarnated in the body of the Pope of Rome, that is the beast man of sin in our day and time. And his number is 666. Thank you, reader. I need you to get, I'll just get here and then we'll go back up. Whole chart again. And these are two other titles for Yahshua the Messiah. He is the beginning and he is the end. I need reader, please. Revelation, the first chapter, verse 8 from the Holy Name Bible, please.
Revelations 1 and 8 from the Holy Name Bible. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Yes, so be it.
Revelation 1 and 8.
Yes, sir.
All right, now I need to pan up top there with what Moses saw and what John saw. Now this is a pictorial illustration of Yahweh Elohim, or Yahweh in shape and form of Yahweh Elohim Yahshua, the super incorporeal form of himself, great heavenly anthropomorphic being. And you see around here it has alphabets A for Arthur. And this reader just read, he is the beginning. You see the B here for beginning. We come on down here to this end here, and it says E for ending. So Yahshua Messiah is the beginning and the end, meaning he's eternal. He really has no beginning and the end in reality. But for sake of understanding, he is the B for the beginning. He is the E for ending. Thank you, reader. Get right back here. And this is another title for the satanic spirit of the devil. He is also called the serpent. I need reader, please. Genesis, the 3rd chapter, verse 1 from the Holy Name Bible.
Genesis 3 and 1 from the Holy Name Bible. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh Elohim had made. And he said unto the woman, Hath Yahweh said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
Is that it, reader?
Yes, sir.
Now I need you to pan up there with Adam and Eve in the garden up there, please. Thank you, reader. And this is a pictorial illustration of what the reader had just read according to Genesis, the 3rd chapter from the Holy Name Bible. You see that serpent there was wrapped around this tree here. And like I said on all the broadcasts, that these are pictorial illustrations. In reality, you're talking about the characteristics of a serpent coming through, I would say, a human being. And also Yahshua Messiah is coming through a human being with his characteristics also, okay? So you see a serpent wrapped around this tree here. You see Eve here. You see Adam here. You see the lamb here on top of his head. You see the lions here. And you see the trees. The trees are in fruition. And you also see right here is the angelic figure. This is Lucifer. He appears in the garden when he was cast out of heaven. And this is a pictorial illustration of a divine vision that Eve was seeing of the satanic spirit, or Lucifer, or the serpent. And you can compare right down here for the viewing audience here. And it's that same serpent here was cast out of heaven down to the earth plane, incarnated in men. Some men, I would say, has been coming all the way down through the ages and dispensations. And this snake right here, pictorial illustration of this snake, is called a coral snake. And it's a relative of the king cobra. It's one of the most venomous snakes in the world. Like I said, once again, these are pictorial illustrations. We're talking about the characteristics of a snake. Thank you. Get back here to the chart. And this is another title for Yahshua the Messiah. He is Elohim, his divine title for himself that he chose for himself, Elohim. He's, like I said, he is not God. He is Elohim. The Son of Yahweh, the head of the assembly, or the head of the church, or the head of the congregation. I need reader, please. Ephesians, the first chapter, verse 22, from the Holy Name Bible, please.
Ephesians 1 and 22, out of the Holy Name Bible. And hath put all things under his feet, and gave him to be the head over all things to the assembly.
Thank you, reader. Assembly means congregation, or I could say church means assembly or a congregation. And it's not a physical building on a corner or in the middle of the block at a storefront. It's a spiritual location. There's a spiritual body, and Yahshua Messiah is the head. And the assembly or the congregation is his body. Thank you, reader. I need a pen over here for a pictorial illustration here. Just follow me here. And this is a pictorial illustration of Yahshua the Messiah. He is the head of the assembly. And this is what was revealed to John on Isla Patmos in a divine vision, a divine revelation. According to Revelation, starting in verse 1, verse 12 through 20. From the Holy Name Bible, or you can read it from your King James Version also, or any Bible that you have. Once again, he's the king of the kingdoms. He's the King of kings. And he is the head of the assembly. Thank you. Back here, two sons chart here. And here's more titles of the satanic spirit. He's called Lucifer, the son of perdition. He is the head of the satanic host. See, Satan has a host or a body. Yahshua has a body, or I can also say his bride. Satan has a bride or a body also. He's the head of this body, meaning the religious or all the different religious denominations. He is the head of it. I need reader, please. Romans, the first chapter, verse 25 from the Holy Name Bible, please.
Romans 1 and 25 from the Holy Name Bible. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie, and worship and serve the creature rather than the Creator, who is blessed forever.
Thank you, reader. Also, I need reader, please. Daniel, the 8th chapter, verses 9 and 10 from the Holy Name Bible, please.
Daniel 8, 9, and 10 from the Holy Name Bible. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing of the decree. Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber towards Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day, and prayed and gave thanks before his Eloah, as he did aforetime.
Thank you, reader. And this is another title for Yahshua Messiah. He's also called the high priest after the order of Melchizedek. I need reader, please, Hebrews, the 5th chapter, verse 10 from the Holy Name Bible, please.
Hebrews 5 and 10 from the Holy Name Bible. Call of Yahweh a high priest after the order of Melchizedek.
Thank you, reader. And this is another title of the satanic spirit of the devil. He is called the high priest after the earthly order of ecumenical council. And I need reader, please, 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, verse 4 from the Holy Name Bible, please.
2 Thessalonians, verse 4 from the Holy Name Bible.
2 Thessalonians, 2nd chapter, verse 4, please. Holy Name Bible, thank you.
Who oppressed and exalted himself above all is called Elohim, or that is worship, so that he as a Almighty sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is mighty. He is the mighty one.
Thank you, reader. Just follow me now. Just go back down into that end where I show you where y'all have revelation. Once again, this is pictorial illustration of Yahshua Messiah, who is the high priest of all priests. And that will conclude our series entitled Identifying the Messiah identifying the titles of Anti-MessiYah and the Messiah. And I'm going to just do a recap. And as we see here, as I showed earlier, that we have here a pictorial illustration of the beast, man of sin, which is also the Pope of Rome. And you see right here, it has the Latin names Vicarius Filii Dei. What was the insignia on the crown of the Pope of Rome? Three layers, Vicarius being on the top, Filii being in the middle, and Dei being in the bottom. Okay, a 3-ring crown, I would say, that the Pope used to wear. Each Pope used to wear on their head while in that seat, I would say. And you can break the Latin words down into Roman numerals. The V is equivalent to 5, I equivalent to 1, C equivalent to 100. A has no value, R has no value, back to I, which is 1 again. U through V is 5. S has no value. F equals 1. I equals 50. L equals 1. I is 1 again. D equals 500. E has no value. And I, once again, is 1. It comes to the number of 666, which you'll read in Revelation, the 13th chapter, ladies and gentlemen. That what it was referring to was the Pope of Rome. He is that beast man of sin, or Satan incarnated in the Pope of Rome in our day and time as of right now. And once again, on here it says some of his titles. He's a false prophet. He is a deceiver. He is the anti-Messiah. And his host is called the mother of harlots. Harlots meaning prostitutes. That's why you see majority of church buildings on corners, ladies and gentlemen. Showing you that those buildings are nothing but whorehouses ran by pimps. Pimping you out of your money and pimping you out of your soul, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? We also have right here a pictorial illustration of that dragon refers to in Revelation, the 12th chapter. Read it for yourself, via an audience. It says on the dragon here, pagan Rome. Okay, this is floating on up there, see? Trying to get the woman that's clothed back in the sun, see? He's on the outside, trying to get back in. But he was kicked out of third heaven, see? Never to return again. And we have this beast man of sin, the Pope of Rome, sitting where he need not be sitting or shouldn't be sitting. According to the tabernacle pattern, follow me. Yeah, most holy place like to the third heaven, the holy place like unto the second heaven, and the court round about, or the outer court like unto the first heaven. There are no seats in the second heaven or the holy place. And as you see, pictorial illustration on our charts is threefold charts. 1, 2, 3. Like unto the most holy place, court round about. That bastard, the beast man of sin, the Pope of Rome, Satan incarnated in the body, is a liar from the beginning. Yahweh says, stand in the holy place. This bastard is sitting where he need not be sitting because there is no seats in the holy place. And we did a pictorial illustration in our previous shows. This chart is entitled Proving the Existence and Destruction of Satan and His Demons Through the Dispensation and Ages. And we have here, we had read earlier that Satan is coming like a roaring lion. He's not a lion, but he can, I would say, transfigure and to be just almost, okay, as that roaring lion here. See, is it that bear here? See, he said he's those beasts. See? So you have Grecia here. You have Medes and Persia here. See, these beasts are referring to in Revelation and also in the book of Daniel, Daniel 7. See? You have here the dragon, Revelation 12 and 3. Holy Name Bible. King James Version, Holy Name Bible, whichever Bible you prefer, any Bible. It says pagan Rome. It's that dragon with these heads and crowns on the heads. See? These stars on the tail. Meaning T-A-L-E, meaning deliberate lie. The tale he told the third part of the angelic host by his tale or his lie, and he's still lying to this day, ladies and gentlemen. So you had Papal Rome, or Papal Rome. See, that beast, that leopard there, see? The beast here, Rome, see, Daniel 7, 7 and 8. Beast, Revelation 13, verse 1 through 2. These are some of the titles for the satanic spirit. He's a false prophet here. See, Revelation 13, 11, see? Vatican, Rome here, see? It's that beast, the image of the beast. See, Mystery Babylon at the head, see? The crown, trying to be like Yahshua the Messiah. So you see that stone, which represents Yahshua the Messiah, one of his titles, shattered that image of the satanic spirit. See? Coming on down, see? Pagan Rome here. Papal Rome, see? You have that satanic spirit that was cast out of heaven, appeared in a vision to Eve in the garden here, was cast out. And you see him wrapped around this tree here, Lucifer, right here, the angelic creature. Now you see him on the ground on his belly here. Now you see him coming out. See? Crown on his head. Come all the way down. The age and dispensation, see? See, the kingdom of Satan is abolished now. The kingdom of Yahweh is restored. See? Keep it there. And that will conclude our series entitled Identifying the Messiah. That will conclude this program or this series entitled Identifying the Titles of the Messiah and the Anti-MessiYah. And we will begin a new series entitled Angelic Transgression. And till we meet again next week, I like to leave with these few words: righteousness, peace, and joy in the kingdom of Yahshua the Messiah. Hallelujah.